Hey there guys, this is John here of course, and I was recently tagged by a fellow YouTube user, BushcraftGeek, on a tag that was actually more of a challenge and something that I thought was pretty cool. It was right up my alley. And what that was is he basically wanted us to use our ingenuity and our creativity and very little money. And the way that he wanted us to do that was to go to thrift stores, secondhand stores, yard sales, possibly even rummage around in our own basements for items that we already had on hand to save the maximum amount of money, and then take those items and find a use for them, repurpose them for means other than their original intended use, and make something outdoor related out of that. Now, he left that open-ended and gave us a lot of flexibility. Could pretty much do whatever we wanted with it. So what I did was jumped in the car, headed down to the local thrift store, and walked around for a little bit. And one of the first things I came to was the cookware section, of course. And my eye happened immediately upon a nice little stainless steel storage container that I immediately thought would make a great cook pot. And the price was absolutely right on the thing. And so with that in mind, like I said, I wanted to make a little cook kit, see what I could find in the thrift store for a few bucks that I could make a cook kit out of. So next I went over to the water bottle section, found myself a nice stainless steel water bottle that I thought would make a great little stainless steel nested cup inside of the cook kit, and cost about $1 for that thing, so it was a great score on that. While I was in the same section, I went ahead and picked up an aluminum water bottle for $1 that I thought I could turn into a pretty nifty little alcohol stove. Now, that pretty much formed the basis of the cook kit that I was going to be putting together, but one thing I wanted to add was a stuff sack. Now, I couldn't find anything anywhere on this until I happened upon a pair of pantyhose. Now, this kind of spells out this tag for me right here, guys. There's no other... I don't think the stretch gets any more further from using pantyhose for their intended purpose to using them for a stuff sack for your cook kit. So I think I nailed it on that one. But anyway, went ahead, got all the stuff to check out. We came to about $3.65 for everything that we were going to need for the cook kit, and went ahead, took it all home, and started to work on it. The first thing I did was take the storage container and disassemble it. I went ahead and took off the lid, took off the retaining ring, and that was pretty much it. It left me with a nice sized little cook pot, which had a capacity of about 3.5 cups, so pretty decent right there. The next thing I did was I wanted a lid for it, and so I took something that I just had laying around, which was an empty Monster can, and went ahead and just fashioned a really quick makeshift lid that fit right on the pot. The next thing that I did was I took the stainless steel water bottle and cut the top off of it. Really simple there, just cut it in half and put a little silicone lip ring around it, and there's my little, basically my little coffee pot that was, or my coffee cup that was going to nest inside of my cook kit. The next thing I did was a little bit more elaborate, and that was to build the stove. I went ahead and took the aluminum water bottle and went to work on that, cut it in half, measured everything out, drilled some jets in it, just got it all pieced together, and made myself just a really quick and simple basic little alcohol stove that was about the right size for the cook pot, the cook system that I was making. Next I went ahead and snipped off an end of those pantyhose and had myself a little stuff sack. There was no sewing involved, a really simple little process there. So what I came up with was this, just a really sturdy, obviously inexpensive, kind of makeshift homemade cook kit. And I'll go ahead and show you guys this real quick. Now the first thing, of course, is it's in its stuff sack here, the pantyhose stuff sack. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm never going to live this one down, but, what do you do? So let me go ahead and get this tore apart. It actually works out pretty well. I might actually use the other leg of this for some stuff sack for some of my other gear. It actually is really lightweight and strong, and pretty cool little deal there. So, anyway, if you guys see me toting around pantyhose in my future videos, have at it, leave the comments, make fun of me all you want, because I deserve it. So, anyway, here is the cook pot. Now, one of the things I wanted to say right away was this whole thing weighed in at about 8 ounces. Now, obviously not the lightest in the world, but it is a nested cook cook pot, and it did cost about $3, and it is stainless steel. So you know, I know some of you guys have concerns with aluminum and such. Obviously, the stainless steel alleviates those concerns. So I've got my little makeshift lid here, and I just did the old Monster thing because I think Monster rocks for some reason. Don't know why. I went ahead, I had actually a little 2-ounce water bottle, or not water bottle, but a little flip top bottle for fuel that I went ahead and included to make it a full kit. Just a piece of tin foil that obviously I had on my kitchen counter, absolutely free there. A nice little windscreen. And then obviously my little stainless steel cup, and this, you know, like I said, with the capacity on this pot, we're talking 3.5 cups here. You know, you'd be able to cook up a meal with that and still have plenty of water left over for a nice cup of coffee, you know, tea, whatever your beverage of choice is there. And last but not least is, of course, the stove. Now, this is actually a pretty decent sized little stove, but it's fairly lightweight, and it worked out just right actually for this pot, just due to the size of this pot, and boiled up some water really quick when I tested it up. Just worked like a champ, so can't beat it. But anyway, that's what I came up with, guys. That was the my answer to the challenge. Now, you know, not anything really fancy, of course, but like I said, a little bit of creativity, and less than $4 came up with a usable cook kit for backpacking. So it can obviously be duplicated by anybody, but that's about it. And what I am going to do is I obviously need to tag a few people, and we'll get this thing spread out, because I'm really excited to see what some of you guys come up with. I mean, there's some I've seen some really clever stuff on YouTube, learned a lot of stuff from people, the DIY crowd, you know, the I don't know how to say it other than the, you know, we just like to make do with what we can, you know, and that's kind of been the theme of my channel since I started it. So that's kind of the reason I really love this this video, this tag here. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna roll in some names at the end of this video, and you guys will be the people that are getting tagged, and I really am looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. So that's really about all I got, guys. And I'm going to sign out of here for now, and just want to say thanks for everything, thanks for watching, thanks for all the support, and until next time, take care, we'll be seeing you soon.